Thank you all for being here today, for standing together. A bright light among us was extinguished on Tuesday night, and it is always a great tragedy and painful to lose a good person, a son, a brother, a husband. But how much more painful when we lose that person who has committed their life, their career, their every bit of energy to protecting us. And so we stand here together as one community. Our hearts are broken, but our souls are emboldened by the courage of Officer Johnson and those who stood with Officer Johnson and those who protected us from greater loss of life that awful evening. Thank you for coming together. We are, of course, a community that's very diverse. We're a community that comes from all over the world. But this evening, we stand together, both in our pain and in our hope. Our hope that we will be recreating and rebuilding a city where officers are not in peril every day, and where they can protect us, and we will express our gratitude for their protection, and they'll go home to their families, and we will remain safe in our homes. I look forward to working with all of you to help rebuild this city, and I hope that we can continue to hold Officer Johnson's memory in our hearts as we thank those dedicated public servants around us who help keep us safe. Thank you all for being here.
And thank you for being with us, Mr. Mayor. And now a few words in Spanish, my colleague, Council Member from District 5, Ms. Magdalena Carrasco, please.
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Yo soy Magdalena Carrasco, concejal del Este de San José. Y con gran pena les doy la bienvenida a todos ustedes que se han reunido aquí para darle un reconocimiento y un momento de respeto al gran héroe de nuestra comunidad. Que somos una comunidad diversa, somos una comunidad unida en el esfuerzo de tener paz en nuestra comunidad y de nuevo de darles nuestros respetos a la familia. Y los invito también al ayuntamiento. Hoy a las 8 vamos a tener también una celebración de su vida y un momento también de compartir con su familia. Gracias.
I'll keep it short, but I just want to say, as the Chief of Police and a native of San Jose, it means a lot to have all you out here today. It's our job to serve and protect, but it's a tragic event that happened Tuesday night out here. It affects us all. Not only that, our officers that are out here to serve and protect and answer those calls for service, I mean, they represent you. They're part of the community. And I appreciate you being here because it means a lot. Not only being here, but the phone call, the text, the messages, everything to help us, all of us, get through this difficult time. So we need that support. I mean, it takes all of us. It really does. So I thank you for being here and what you're doing. I spoke with the family earlier and spent some time with them, and they're very appreciative of what's being done for them during these very, very difficult times for all of us. So again, thank you for being here. Very much appreciated to all of us in the organization, our men and women. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. And before more remarks with our council member, I would like to introduce the co-host of the evening, Mr. Anthony Perez, with the TAC committee together, acting together. Please, Mr. Anthony Perez, has to work.
Thank you all for being here. Buenas tardes a todos de la comunidad hispana, de todas las comunidades, por manifestarse esta tarde aquí. Y no vuelve a ser la misma. Para ellos, aún después de que se jubilan, también siguen teniendo el sufrimiento de que pueden correr riesgos tan lamentables como este. Nuestros más sinceros pensamientos para la familia del oficial Michael
And right now, before I start, now is the time, exactly this time, this minute, 4 nights ago, one soldier had fallen, one friend had died, one officer have sacrificed his life for our safety. At this moment, 1 minute of silence. Please raise your candle in 1 minute of silence, please. Thank you very much.
You know, I didn't know Officer Michael Johnson personally, but I know he was an amazing public servant. I've actually known his mother for many years, and I was with her on the night where her son perished, trying to console her. And his mother is a tremendous public servant herself. She is a nurse, a lifelong nurse, helping people throughout our city. And what touched me most is that even in this trying time for her and her family, that she was thinking about how she could help the people with mental disabilities. And that's the kind of public service that I think we all should strive for. And my heart goes out to her family and all of the city of San Jose. God bless all of our officers. God bless all of our firefighters. God bless all our public servants. And God bless all of you.
I'd like to offer my condolences to Officer Johnson's family and friends, and to his brothers and sisters on the San Jose Police Force. This is truly a reminder of the sacrifice that they make to keep us safe every day. So I just wanted to let them know that our thoughts and prayers are with them and Officer Johnson's family and with the community.
I want to thank Councilmember Nguyen and the mayor and the community for organizing this. This is really a time of reflection, of sadness, and of a grieving process that the family of Officer Johnson obviously is bearing most of the brunt. Our San Jose Police Department, our sympathy goes out to all of the officers who continue to do their job every night, every day, protecting our community. And to all the community, thank you for coming together, because this is what San Jose is all about, coming together in times of good, in times of trial, in times of sadness. We come together. And we honor Officer Johnson, who knew every day that when he went out to work that something like this could happen, but chose to be courageous and do his job anyway. And who reached out to help someone who was in need, who came there to help him that night and lost his life. We thank him, and I think we can honor his memory by doing what we can to help in our own communities. And when we see a San Jose police officer in a coffee shop or walking on the streets or doing their job, walk up to them and say thank you. God bless everyone.
Thank you, everybody. It's my heart goes out for Officer Michael Johnson and his family. San Jose City lost one of its heroes on Tuesday night. It reminds us that how fragile our safety truly is. It also has reminded that all of us, we all have a sense of duty to one another. And we all need to come together at a time of tragic, and we all need to work together to protect our community. It is my sincere feeling for the officer and his family, and I urge all members of our community to raise funds and to contribute to help in support of Officer Michael Johnson's wife and children.
If you're interested, please go on the website SJPOA. There's a website for us to donate and contribute. One more time, please remember tonight at 8 o'clock we will have another event at the City Hall. I urge you, if you can, please make it. Also, next week, Thursday, 11 o'clock, at the SAP Center, commonly known as the Shark Tank, there will be a funeral service for the officer. Please come to attend. I wish to thank the Police Chief, Larry Escobar, taking for your precious time, Mr. Mayor San Ricardo, all my colleague council, everybody who cares so much, who come to share with this pain. I tell you, when I was 13 years old, it's a painful reminder the risk of injury and even death that our officer must face every day while providing safety to our residents. We can never forget the selfless service and ultimate sacrifice of these brave men and women in uniform. The candlelight event is the opportunity for our community to honor the Officer Johnson's service and sacrifice, to show our appreciation to the service and dedication of the men and women in uniform who risk their lives for the safety and better life, and also for us to show our support to the police department's need for more officers to ensure the safety of our community as well as that of the officers themselves. And with that, I thank you very much and see you at the block.